Welcome to the Dose of Nerd podcast. I'm Joey,
I'm Seth.
and this is the show we talk about everything geeky and nerdy.
Yeah, and so we have a little thing set up that's gonna kind of help us out. Just if you really like our show and you want to see us improve, you want to see us move on with things, it'll really help us out.
Yes, patreon.com/Dose of Nerd. You can donate once a month, once a week, $5, $10,000. Nothing. It's really up to you. But if you don't want to donate any money, share this. It will help us tremendously. Share it, friends, family, enemies, whoever. As long as you're just spreading the word of the geeky nerdiness.
Yes, please.
So, first up is...
Well, we got a couple of video game news. Steam machines and Windows PC, Macs, they're going to have a Steam Link. And basically they said this is going to be available sometime in November. And they're looking at about $49.99 for the U.S. anyway. I don't know about outside of that, but for the U.S. it's about $50. So it's just basically going to link all your systems to your Steam.
So it's kind of like an Apple TV, but for video games.
Yeah, pretty much.
You can stream with AirPlay and stuff like that, or even the Chromecast.
Yeah,
but it's all video game based. What was that one called? I can't remember the name of it, but it doesn't matter because it sucked. It wasn't Steam.
It wasn't Steam.
So.
But yeah, so that's pretty exciting. I think it'd be pretty cool, pretty useful little thing there. Also, in that same genre of things,
Source 2.
Source 2 has been announced.
So if they're announcing Source 2, then hopefully that means Half-Life 3 confirmed. But could be wrong.
Please.
But I want Half-Life 3. I've been playing Half-Life since, what was it, 99, 2000 era, I think? And I've been addicted ever since.
Yeah.
Portal, everything else. But Source 2 is, like, if Source 1 was amazing and a giant leap is, and was, still great, prop hunt, yes, anyways.
Yes.
Source 2 could only be 10,000 times better and more cinematic. I can only imagine the stuff they're going to come up with.
Yeah.
But Half-Life 3 confirmed. Totally.
Yeah, and I've only been at the game for a couple years now, and so I'm excited because I feel like I've been waiting forever. So I can't imagine what people like you have been starting from the beginning. Like, it's just, it is time.
All about that Lambada logo hunting. Gotta find it somewhere in the stage to get extra ammo.
Yes. Well, moving on. Speaking of old things and waiting for a while,
Well,
there has been announced a Masters of the Universe movie, and they pretty much. The big announcement was when they showed the first image of the Battle Cat, and we'll have an image so you can see that. But it looks pretty cool to me. I think it's
Cringer's all armored up there.
Yeah, it's like really cool armor on him, and the shot looks good.
I will be extremely happy with this movie as long as it doesn't have Dolph Lundgren. Just saying.
Right?
Like
yeah.
The cheap knockoff Arnold Schwarzenegger. I have the power. Oh. Sorry.
Now they said that they don't have a nobody is announced to be the director yet, but they are saying that it might be. I hope I'll say his name wrong. Jeff Wadlow, I guess his name.
Yeah, I think so.
He does Kick-Ass 2. He did X-Force, something like that. They were thinking it was going to be John M. Chu, but he's doing Jim and the Holograms, and he's kind of pretty much occupied with that. And so they're looking towards the screenwriter, which was Jeff Wadlow.
Speaking of other 80s cartoons, Jim and the Holograms.
Right, that's happening.
My sister. Oh my gosh.
My mother, she loves that show, and she's going to be so excited.
Are we going to get a She-Ra movie too?
Might as well. We're going along there. Might as well.
Just what we need, another Orko. The keys, the cosmic. No.
I'm pretty excited for this news. I
Yes.
always loved He-Man, and I think it's going to be cool. And like I said, all they have really showed so far is the Battle Cat, and he looks pretty awesome. So.
And I guess showing that one picture of something infamous seems to be working out because they did it with was it Batman versus Superman or Superman versus Batman? I don't know how it goes.
Yeah.
The Justice League prequel movie is
Yeah.
what they might as well call that. That seemed to work. Everybody loved that. They were digitizing it and not digitizing, colorizing it. Digitizing. Wow.
Yeah,
they colorized it and all the color schemes that may or may not happen. So
Yeah, and they've had, I mean, in the Suicide Squad, pretty much all they've shown there is Jared Leto and his haircut and then dyeing it bleach. They're bleaching it and then dyeing it green, and
Yeah.
everybody freaking out about that, and pretty much all they've shown is Jared Leto.
Right? Just being him. So the next thing is another sort of reboot?
Yeah, moving
Almost,
on to more
yeah.
reboots.
Yeah.
Stephen King's It. They're rebooting it, finally. And
Which I'm kind of happy for.
yeah, I mean, I always loved it. I was a big fan.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see what new technology is going to
It's
bring
gonna be
for
cool.
the movie.
Yeah. Like, we all float down here. is going to be interesting. Because before it was actually him in the storm drain. We all float down here. And now it's...
The British accent there.
Yeah, a little bit. Tim Curry has a British accent sometimes.
And right now the director is on the search for the perfect Pennywise. So we'll see what that comes up with.
There's a few clowns at Terranites that could pull that off, maybe.
Right. So yeah, that's pretty exciting though. Happy about that.
Yes, very.
But more into staying in the horror theme here. Mortal Kombat X. It's a new Mortal Kombat they're coming out with, and they've announced a few characters they want to add to it, and it's pretty exciting.
Very exciting. So it's Jason, Predator, are the ones that they're announcing.
Right.
And then if they stick true to what they said earlier, I think Boone said earlier that he wanted to have the whole cast from Mortal Kombat 9 in. So that would include Freddy. So we have Freddy, Jason, Predator, and then it would be awesome to have Ash. That would be like an epic battle scene.
Right.
Freddy versus Jason versus Ash versus the Predator. So who are we missing? Leatherface would be awesome.
Alien. I mean, might as well throw
We
Alien there
have
to fight the
Predator,
Predator.
yeah. So
you know what I
Alien
mean?
versus Predator versus Freddy versus Jason versus Ash versus Leatherface versus Pinhead versus... I can keep going.
And they did rumor that Spawn is going to be on there.
Oh yeah, Spawn. Yeah, I forgot about that one.
And so that's going to be pretty exciting. I'm probably going to play with Spawn all the time.
Tom McFarlane has been pretty decent with, hey, you want to use my Spawn character? They did it in what was that? Soul Calibur, yeah. Or Soul Calibur, which was also awesome on every other console because you got Darth Vader or Yoda, or I think it was Darth Vader. I don't remember. Doesn't matter. But all this cross pollination of genres and video games and stuff is amazing to me.
All right.
More things to be geeky and nerdy about.
Yeah. Now, and we mentioned Ash earlier, and talking about him being cool in there.
Rebooting. Not
For
rebooting.
your Ash fans here, we've got a new...
Ashley J. Williams.
What is it, a TV show?
Yes, TV show.
Yeah, a new TV show coming out, Ash versus Evil Dead. And Ashley is going to be played by Bruce Campbell again, which is exciting. Pretty much the synopsis here, just to kind of give you an idea. It said, Ash has spent the last 30 years avoiding responsibility, maturity, and the terrors of the evil dead, until a deadite plague threatens to destroy all of mankind, and Ash becomes mankind's only hope. That's pretty much all they've given so far on the page, and a couple actors that might play some parts.
And I was listening to a podcast or something somewhere. Imagine that I listen to other podcasts. Or was it an interview? I don't know. But basically, from what Bruce Campbell's giving away, is that it's going to be him and two other people, which I think they've announced. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
They're not anybody high profile, I don't think.
Yeah, I see here.
Dana,
Amanda Fisher is going to be a Jill Marie Jones. We've got a Kelly Maxwell played by Donna Del Lorenzo, and that's just a couple.
And then Ray Sargento is the other guy, because it's going to be Bruce as Ashley, and then the other two people, and apparently they all work at a S-Mart type place.
Yeah.
And I think he's like sitting at a bar somewhere. Is how this works? And they come in after work, and they're asking questions to him and whatnot, and he'd just rather not talk about it because it's been too traumatic. So it seems like they're picking up not the original ending for Army of Darkness where I slept too long, but the other one where it's, yo, she bitch. You know.
Yeah.
Which is fine with me. Shop smart, shop not smart.
Exactly.
Yes. But it's going to be interesting to see because he's aged, because it's been a while since an Evil Dead movie, so we get a little bit older, grittier Bruce Campbell as Ashley, and then
I think it's going to be good. I mean, seeing his last shows he's played in,
and
like
it's Burn Notice.
Burn Notice,
which he
things.
played that crotchety old CIA agent excellently.
Yeah.
And Sam Raimi and Robert Tappert, and it's all the original people putting it on. So
Yeah, so it's exciting.
And then I think they're writing everything, or they're major players, and then other people are going to come in and direct the episodes like every other TV series.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we've got a very movie-filled show for you today because there's so many cool movie news out and stuff like that. So, what's your thoughts on Jurassic World?
Fail. Total fail.
See, and I'm excited for it. I love Chris Pratt. I'm on that bandwagon. I love it. I love him. I think he's going to do great.
Yes, I think he will do great. He's a great actor.
I'm excited. It's Jurassic Park.
It is Jurassic Park.
Dinosaurs, man.
But it's just like, yay! Here's the movie again. We're going back to another island, or the original island. I'm not sure because I slightly don't care. I care enough.
So you got our naysayer here. But I'm excited. So.
Yeah, whatever. But honestly, okay, so he's on the island. He's an expert on dangerous creatures, I assume, and he's a paleontologist, I think. And they want him to observe the dinosaurs or something. I don't know. But then all of a sudden they're like, hey, we made this new one. How's that work? And he's like, oh God, everybody run, get off the island. If it's a new dinosaur, then how does he know anything about it? I guess because he's super smart.
So you don't even know enough about it to even have an opinion. So
no, I don't. But I just think it's a whole bag of fail. Hopefully, I'm wrong.
Well, okay, fine.
Jurassic Park 3 sucked. Just saying.
That's true. Well, a movie you did like.
Yes.
Just came out today. Was it today?
No,
yesterday.
Like last week.
Last week? Oh,
I just saw it today.
He just saw it today. Chappie. I haven't seen it yet. But I'm
not going to spoil it, I promise.
Well, I mean, the overall movie review,
okay.
What do you think about that?
Okay, my synopsis, not synopsis, like what I think about it, you take Short Circuit, all that really awesome, like, artificial intelligence, Johnny Five alive, take all that really coolness, and then slam RoboCop in the end of it.
All right.
Like, yes. and it's like it's about a police robot that his creator over the whole project has figured out a way to create AI. Figured it out. It's amazing. Anyways, it gets inserted into one of the destroyed defective versions and is alive. And the group Die Antwoord is in it.
Yeah, how did Ninja and Yolandi do?
Well, a lot of people don't like them already.
I love them.
I do too.
Big fan.
I'm a big fan.
They're very offensive, but I'm a big fan.
What can I say? I nerd out about South African rap. Who would have thought? Anyways, a lot of people don't like them, and it's like it's them. It's 100% them. There are even hidden jokes from their music videos in there. You see the smiley face T-shirt hanging up on the line in the background. There's a couple of lines by the maker. I can't remember his name in the movie. It was awesome. That's all I can remember. This movie was amazing to me because it's sci-fi meets like what could really well happen.
Yeah.
And essentially, like he's learning from a child, but it's like rapid. So like he learns how to talk and everything way quicker than a baby would, and then basically the premise of the movie is that Die Antwoord, Ninja, and Yolandi, they're evil. They owe somebody lots of money. They capture the maker, which he was in the process of creating AI to rob a bank to get $7 million. Not necessarily a bank, but get some money. And then a whole bunch of crazy crap happens. I don't want to give it away.
Yeah. And
they end up using Chappie, teaching him how to be a real gangsta. And Ninja teaches him how to walk and a bunch of other crazy things.
I saw little clips from on the commercial of that.
Typical Die Antwoord fashion of being crazy that's infused with a robot. And the CG, there were a few scenes, majority of the scenes, I couldn't tell. I was just like, how the hell did they make that puppet do that? and it wasn't. There's a few moments where he's wrapping something with duct tape and it looks really wonky. Like it looks bad. Yeah. But overall, this movie, I'd watch it again right now.
I need to see it. I haven't seen it yet. So
go see it. There
you go.
It's awesome. and then there's probably be 10,000 people going, "That movie's crap." I don't care. It's sci-fi. It's robots.
I enjoyed it. All right. Well, staying with the kind of futuristic stuff.
Yeah.
Microsoft has
HoloLens.
HoloLens. Really something. HoloLens. Talk about that.
VR. That's the big thing right now. PlayStation's doing their own VR thing. Of course, there's the I forgot Oculus Rift. Yeah, that's what it is. Oculus Rift, and then Samsung VR Gear VR. It's more closer to the Samsung Gear VR because you take your Samsung phone and you snap it into this thing and it's on your face, and yeah, and it's that they have a couple buttons you push on the side. But what's different about HoloLens is that it has it to where it knows where your hands are, so you can totally look like a nerd with a phone in front of your face going, yeah, this way, this one, yeah, but you're not holding it.
Yeah.
It's like strapped to your head.
That makes sense.
And VR is the big hype right now because everybody wants to be fully immersed and whatnot. Like, I'm pretty sure I would want to play H1Z1 with an Oculus Rift.
That would be pretty awesome.
So, and depending on price, Microsoft, with their infinite amount of money, it seems like they print their own money in the back of Bill Gates' garage. They may be able to pull this off rather cheaply. That would be kind of cool.
That would be pretty awesome.
So it's
something, because you see things like this and you already expect it for like the first 5 years to be way too expensive to even afford.
So if Microsoft does it right and pumps a lot of money into it, it'll be like mobile Xbox on your face.
Yeah.
Because you can surf the internet on your Xbox, you can watch Netflix, you can play games, you can do all this. But I think what kind of separates this from the other ones is that they may be using some of their Kinect technology with the whole controller-free stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know yet. It was just announced yesterday or day before or something like that at GDC, or maybe even the Mobile World Conference.
Okay.
I forget Spain or somewhere that takes place.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's there's a website devoted to it. I'm pretty sure if you typed in Microsoft HoloLens on Bing or Google,
yeah.
The reason I say Bing because they'll bring it right up because Microsoft. Anyways, yeah.
Yeah. All right, that's cool. So excited about that.
What do we got next?
Well, I'm sure a lot of y'all saw this. It's kind of all over Facebook for a while.
Man,
and a lot of
it got taken off of Facebook. It got taken off of YouTube. It got taken off of Vimeo, and then if you're lucky, you can still find it here and there.
There was a gritty Power Rangers video made.
It was,
what was the director's name? I don't remember.
He does music videos, I want to say, or he did a lot of music videos. But essentially, we'll grab his name. But essentially, what it is they took Power Rangers, what you know and love from the '90s, all the and the sparks and all that, and made it evil.
Yeah, I mean there was straight up
there's headshots,
people dying. I mean it was pretty gritty. I mean it was a gritty Power Rangers. It was exactly awesome. What it said, and I loved it. And I even saw a interview of 2 of the Power Rangers, the original Power Rangers they were talking about, and they asked them what they thought about the video. I mean the short film, and they of course them being Power Rangers, they have a lot of child followers, and they want to kind of stay that standard to them. But
Jason David Frank was like, no, I don't like this. And Green Ranger, White Ranger.
Without saying it, they pretty much were like, we love it.
Yeah.
They love it.
It was, yeah, no, it's horrible for kids, and I don't approve of this. Yes. But, yeah, I can understand, most of them probably still get a paycheck from Saban, so they can't necessarily be like, it was amazing. There's the guy's name.
Yeah, it was, I guess, I'm going to
butcher this.
Adi Shankar.
Sounds great to me.
Yeah, I think that's how you say it.
Yeah.
I'm really bad with names, but I think that's how you say it. And it actually had Katie Sackhoff and James Van Der Beek in it.
Yeah, good. You said the other guy's name better than James Van Der Beek.
Right?
Which is odd seeing James Van Der Beek be like this. I will kill you if you don't give me the information.
Yeah.
It's like,
wait,
you're
James?
supposed to be nice. What was that show he was in? Was it Dawson's Creek? No?
No.
I don't know. It was one of those sappy 90s things that I didn't watch because I was too busy still watching Power Rangers. But, yeah.
Yeah, that was interesting. I mean, like I said, it got pulled off of Vimeo,
It
like
got pulled
right
off
off the
everywhere.
bat. The
take
Power
their
Rangers
requests.
community, Sabian, whatever, Saban. How do you
Yeah.
say? See, I'm butchering names today.
Japanese, Chinese, whatever they
But
are.
they did not like it very much, so they were pulling it left and right, and people were putting it back up left and right.
Takedowns were sent out like hours after it found out, and like it reached a couple million views within several hours.
Yeah, so that was kind of fun to watch.
I would like one of our videos to go that viral that quickly.
Right. Now, let's talk a little bit about
He needs to stop. He needs to stop while he's.
I love
ahead.
Harrison Ford. He has lots of good movies, and he's a good actor, but he hurts himself so much. In the news lately, he took his vintage plane out for a little spin, and somehow, I don't know exactly what happened, but he ended up crashing it onto a golf course. I mean, he messed up he had a big gash on his forehead. He broke his ankle again.
He made his own hazard on the golf course, then, didn't he?
Right. I mean, he really messed himself up, and it's like this is like he did it in Indiana Jones. I think he did it in The Fugitive. He hurt himself,
And he did it in Star Wars.
He did it while filming the new Star Wars, and it's like we need you, man. There's
Yes,
more
please
Star
stop.
Wars to be filmed.
And,
You can't
and
get
maybe
hurt yet.
maybe a good Indiana Jones.
Yeah,
Kingdom of Crystal Skull was okay, but hopefully a better Indiana Jones. And he's supposed to do Blade Runner 2.
Right, yeah, the new Blade. I mean, we need
Come
you, man.
on,
Be careful.
Stop. Just calm down. I understand you have lots of money and you're what? How old is he now?
Oh, he's up there.
He's getting to dirt status, unfortunately. I don't need him in the dirt, but he's getting there. Yeah, please, man, stop. I need you a little while longer. Just a little bit.
So yeah, now that's out of the way. I'll open up a little wound here for a second. As being nerdy people, we want to pay a little homage to Leonard Nemoy. He passed away recently, and we just kind of want to pay a little moment of silence to him. I mean, he was a big fan of ours, and I mean everything he's done. I know they played a lot of his movies on that MeTV, cable.
They did.
I watched like half of them. He's a great actor. I mean, it was a good loss. It's a good loss. It's a great loss, So just pay a little moment of silence to him real quick, and we'll wrap this up. So
I have an idea.
yeah. Yes. To Leonard Nimoy.
I'm a slob.
So yeah.
Okay.
Thank you guys for watching again.
Yes.
Really appreciate it.
We're listening to feedback. We've
Yes.
gotten some things like don't have your guests higher than you. Oops. It's the only chair we had, but hey, whatever. And then don't be black floating heads.
We're having some fun with the green screen here. So yeah, it's
we were
fun.
like, do we want to fly through space today? Nah, 8-bit breaks.
Don't forget though, also look at our Patreon if you can.
Yes.
I mean, even if it's a couple dollars here or there, just whatever if you can't, that's fine.
Yep.
Share a video everywhere you can, and if you can, do that and share a video.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
We really want to make this a better show. We want to progress, and we want to get to that point. I mean, we're only on our second full episode, so there's a lot of time and room for improvement, and we want to be able to make that for you guys. So,
and feedback, we love feedback. We love hearing comments, and we've had friends down at the bottom talking, saying, "Hey, what's up?" Our last guest, he'll be back. We've already said, "Hey, that was a really good show with him. You guys need to interview more people." We're only growing, and the only way we can grow bigger is your help. Either share, money, whatever.
Yes. So thank you guys. Thanks to Terra Knights again for letting us film in here again.
Yes.
This is, it's great to have a spot to actually be able to do this for you guys.
We have a website coming up soon.
Yes, and we are working on this. We have a website coming soon. A little more official for you guys.
Yeah, so we're working on that. We're going to try to do some more stuff on Facebook.
Yes.
Share as much as you can on Facebook as well. And soon. There's a lot more coming. So
we're getting there, guys.
We're getting there, slowly. Little by little.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate you guys so much here at Dose of Nerd, and have a great day.
Bye.